Hello everyone, my name is Vince. Welcome to Yin Yoga. For this class, you'll need props like your bolsters and blocks. Let's come into a comfortable seated position. Can you elongate your spine? The crown of your head reaches above. Bring your chin in slightly. See if your shoulders are above your pelvis. Can you relax your face? Can you relax your neck? Relax the shoulders. Relax your hands, your arms. Can you soften the groin? Soften the muscles of your legs. When you think that you know, you don't learn something new. So it's always good to be curious, to embrace how little you know, and to have that urge to quench the thirst of how much you can learn in your life. What can you learn about yourself in this moment that we will journey together practicing Yin Yoga? What can you discover? Can you be open-minded and open-hearted to the possibilities? We love more what we get to know more. So as you get to know more about yourself, just try to give yourself more love, kindness, and compassion. We'll take a few clearing breaths. Please inhale through your nose and exhale through the mouth. Let's do that again. Inhale through your nose and exhale through the mouth. One last clearing breath. Inhale through your nose and exhale through the mouth. We'll come into our first Yin Yoga pose called Caterpillar, placing our legs in front of us. Feel free to bend the knees if needed. You may also place a bolster under the knees. Have a prop in between your knees, or more props if needed. Allow your spine to round as we fold forward and down. Can you see if you can move your sit bones further back? See if you can move your heels forward away from you. Direct your awareness to the sensations, the tension in the whole backside of your body. This is a pose that is very restful for your brain. It's a nice way to massage your heart. It's a good way to lengthen the fiber of your tissues that tend to shorten with lack of use or tighten with improper use. We'll apply these long static holds to try to improve the health of your yin tissues, your cartilage, your ligaments, your fascia. We strengthen the bones, we strengthen your spine. We create that space for a detoxification to take place, for lubrication, so that we can delay aging in your joints. Continue to breathe. Long, steady breaths. As you stay here, try to cultivate awareness. Consciousness and alertness. We all have a unique gift that the world needs. And only through awareness and courage can we share this with the world. Try to cultivate that awareness through centering, through grounding. Just try to accept what comes through acceptance, through observation. Wherever you fight, wherever you resist, there is discomfort and pain. So just surrender, just let go. Just relax. Try to give your body that nurturing medicine to balance all the damage, the effects of our environment, to our mental health, our emotional health, even our physical health. Just try to feel. How can you transform and improve instead of being negatively affected by all the tragedies around us, all the sadness, all the news? Instead of defeat, instead of anxiety and worry, how can we achieve wins in our mind? Knowing that we can feel serenity and calmness in the middle of all the noise and volatility around us. It's already such a big edge. Truly, peace starts within ourselves. All the noise outside never stops. This peace is always available to us. On your next breath, slowly walk the hands closer to you. Set your props aside, and vertebrae by vertebrae, we will lie down on our back. Slowly feel the support of the earth. Feel the length in your spine. Feel your bones heavy. Feel the pull of gravity. And feel the softness throughout your body. And just continue to breathe. When you're ready, can you step your feet on your mat? And we'll windshield wiper your knees from side to side. When your knees fall down to the left, allow your body to face in this fetal position on the left side, using your left arm as your pillow. When you're ready, use your right hand. Push your body to come up. Can you extend your right leg, straighten that right leg, and bring the sole of your left foot on the inner right thigh? We'll slowly fold forward towards that extended right leg. You can place props in between your head and your right leg. You don't need to pull or push or try to reach for the right toes. We're just allowing our spine to round and continuing to stress and stretch the whole backside of your body, the back of your legs, the back of the area along the spine, the lower back, the middle back, the sides of the spine. What are the barriers to our happiness? Are they real or just created in our minds? In yoga, we have this mantra, Loka Samasta Sukhinu Bhavantu, which means may all beings be happy and free. All human beings deserve happiness. All human beings deserve freedom. Freedom does not just mean physical freedom, but mental freedom as well. A lot of the prisons that we build are in our minds through our stories and assumptions. On your next breath, slowly walk your hands closer to you. Prop your head and chest up. We'll place our hands behind us. We'll lean back. Feel the weight on your body, of your body on your hands. Relax your feet. Relax your legs. Soften the groin, the belly, the chest. Slowly we'll lean on our left thigh and gently swing the right leg back. You can bend the knees if needed, or you can straighten the knees and legs, the right leg as far back as you can. If you're collapsing and there's that space in between the left thigh and your mat, you can place a prop under the left thigh. Have a prop in front of you. Slowly come down on your hands, on your forearms. Rest your chest, rest your head. Feel your body weight being applied to open up the hips. Feel the stretch in front of your right thigh. So earlier we did this nice stretch at the back of our legs, at the back of that right leg. Now notice the stretch in front of the right thigh. Just relax here. Just soften. This sleeping swan pose is such a deep stress. It works very deep into the connective tissues of our hips. It's a very good hip opener, very good way to induce circulation. Trying to improve circulation on our legs, on our hips, our spine, our back. We try to rest our tired minds and bodies. Our mind is a lot of times so busy, constantly working on finding solutions to things we encounter every day. Our body constantly receives blows, those strong stress from our environment, the punishment from all our endeavors. Try to quiet the joints, quiet the muscles. Try to peacefully keep your mind silent, calm, and still. Just relax. We use this space to declutter, to clear and empty our minds. To try to release and let go of a lot of the negativity in our mind. We free ourselves from self-limiting beliefs. We allow ourselves to be open-minded and open-hearted. On your next breath, slowly we'll energize your hands and arms so that we can peel your head, peel your chest off the prop. And then we'll move the props to the sides, slowly extend our legs, and make our way to lie down on our back. Rest your head, rest your shoulders, rest the spine, feel your pelvis heavy, feel the bones of your legs. On your next breath, can you step your feet on the mat, and we'll windshield wiper the knees from side to side. You can close your fists and try to pound the glutes, the buttocks, the sides of your thighs. Continue to windshield wiper the knees from side to side. And when the knees come down on the right side, we come into a fetal position, resting our head on our right arm. And when you're ready, use your left hand to push your body to come up. Straighten the left leg, bend the right knee, place the sole of your right foot on the inner left thigh. We face our torso towards that extended left leg. Fold forward and rest your forehead on a prop on top of your left knee or left leg. And just rest your arms and your hands beside you. Just continue to breathe. See if you can pull your sit bones back and move the left heel forward to add more length to the tissues at the back of your legs. And just continue to breathe. Part of relaxing is not taking ourselves too seriously. Giving ourselves that space to think, to feel, to just be. Allow ourselves to do some clearing. Allow our minds to just rest. Nothing you need to overanalyze, overthink, overdo. Just relax and soften your feet. Relax the legs. Soften the groin. Feel the compression, the massage in your digestive organs. Notice the tension throughout the lower back, the sides of the lower back, the middle back, the shoulders. On your next breath, slowly we'll roll ourselves up, walking our hands closer to us, placing our hands behind us and leaning back. The best gift of our lifetime is being able to live it as ourselves, loving ourselves as we are, being clear to who we are, our authentic selves. Then we can share the beautiful essence of our journey. We'll slowly lean on our right thigh and gently swing our left leg back as far back as we can. You can bend your left knee or see if you can straighten that left leg. Try not to collapse to the sides. If you're collapsing, please place a prop under the right thigh. Have a prop in front of you and slowly come down on your forearms. Rest your chest, rest your head on your prop. Just continue to breathe. Just continue to relax. When we are grounded, when we're centered, when we're calm, see how relaxed and clear our mind is. Versus when our mind is all over the place, when we're stressed, when we're agitated. What sensations are you feeling in this sleeping swan pose? The stress on the outer right glute, they say this is very good for the nerves, our sciatic nerve, all of the hip pain that can result from these conditions. They say that this shape is very helpful to help relieve hip pain, to improve circulation throughout the groin. Notice also the stretch in front of your left thigh. Earlier we stretched and lengthened the back of your left leg. Now it's the top, the hip flexors, the quads that are receiving this nice stretch. Just continue to breathe. You will be disappointed in life by the things that you did not do, more than the things that you tried and failed. What is it that you will regret not doing for the rest of your life? During times like this, when we are by ourselves, it's a good opportunity to listen to ourselves. Connect with our innermost desires. Have that clarity on our identity, on who we are in this moment in our lives. All the failures in our past do not define us. It just means that we tried and it didn't work. It doesn't mean that we are a failure. It doesn't define our character. It is not us. Maybe we're stronger and better than our younger selves. Maybe we have already adapted. We have matured. Take an inhale. Slowly walk your hands closer to you as you prop yourselves up. And then we'll gently straighten our legs and make our way to lie down on our back. Just rest here in awareness, allowing our body to rebound. Can you move your legs to the lower right side of your mat? And we'll bring our arms up overhead. Our right hand grabs the left wrist or the left elbow and points our arms to the upper right. So our legs and our arms are on the right, our hips are on the left. We're giving a nice stretch, this time on the sides of our left thigh, our IT band. So we have stretched the front of our thighs, our quads. We've also given good stress to our glutes as well as our hamstrings. This time we're now giving nice stress on the IT band. Feel also a nice stretch at the sides of your belly, the side ribs, the armpits and the arm. Can you relax your face? You can gaze towards the ceiling or towards the left armpit. You can cross your left ankle over the right leg, or maybe the right ankle over the left. Make sure that both of your buttocks are flat on the mat in this banana sana shape. This vigorous way to stress the sides of our body, to open up the sides of the body. Feel the tension on the left side of your body and feel the compression on the right side. Just continue to breathe. Life is really difficult and tough. They say that maybe discomfort is really an admission for life on earth. Whatever we engage in, there's always a bit of sacrifice that we need to put in. But after we put in the love, the compassion, the work, there's also that joy, that reward of having this feeling of fulfillment and meaning. Slowly bring the arms back to center. Slowly bring the legs back to center as well. Then can you bend your knees out to the sides, create a diamond shape with your legs, bring the soles of your feet together. Notice how this opens up, this time, the tissues of your inner legs. So we have completely been able to stress and stretch all cross-sectional sides of your thighs, stimulating our Chinese meridians in the lower limb that pass through the lower limb, the liver and kidney meridians on the inner legs, gallbladder meridian on the outside of the thigh, the glutes in our sleeping swan, stomach and spleen meridian when we also did the sleeping swan, and if you felt tugging in a stretch in front of your thigh, and the urinary bladder meridian when we did our half butterfly and our caterpillar. If you felt that at the back of your legs. Just relax the feet. Just relax the legs. Just soften the groin, the belly, the chest. Try to relax your hands, your arms, your shoulders. Try to relax the neck and the face. Feel gravity pulling you. Feel the life in each part of your body, the life on your feet and legs, the groin, the belly, the chest, the neck, the face. Try to relax, try to soften. You can help your legs with your hands. We'll gently bring your knees together. Kiss the knees together. Step the feet wide apart. We'll close the pelvis. And then see if you can windshield wiper your knees from side to side. Now can you extend your legs to the lower left side of your mat? Can you bring your arms up and overhead, and your left hand grabs the right wrist or the right elbow? Point your arms towards the upper left. So your legs and arms are now on the left and your hips are on the right. Please make sure that both buttocks are flat on the mat. And just notice and feel the stretch, the stress, the tension on the whole right side of your body. Relax your face, relax your neck. You can cross your right ankle over the left. or the left ankle above the right. Feel your body as you find your edge. And then stay still. Continue to breathe long, steady breaths. Feel the sensations in your body. Observe your mind and the patterns of thinking. Does it keep on pulling you towards the past? Or dragging you already into the future? What stories can you watch in your mind? What cycles are very obvious? Nothing that you need to judge, just get to know yourself, your mind, your heart, and embrace that this is part of you. Of course, there are things that you can unlearn. There are old habits that you can drop so that you can learn new ones. We can constantly change and evolve. We have the rest of our lives to be who we want to be. When it is clear to us clarity can come in the form of a calling, a mission, a vision. And it takes commitment. It takes courage. It takes work and showing up to become anything you want to become. You need discipline, perseverance. You need to be fully present. As much as possible, as we journey cheerfully, happily, not too seriously, otherwise it leads to burnout. Find humor, find things to laugh about. After all, life is really ridiculous. There are a lot of things we won't be able to understand. And sometimes the best solution is just to smile and let it go. On your next breath, we'll slowly bring the arms back to center, followed by our legs. And then can you hug your knees to your chest? Can you bring your arms out to the sides and slowly allow your knees to come down on the right side? Come into a recline twist. Arms out to the sides or up and overhead. You can gaze towards the ceiling or towards the left arm. Just continue to breathe. Feel this space on the left side of your body. Give yourself credit for being open-minded and open-hearted, for slowing down, for appreciating and being here with yourself in this moment. Slowly bring your arms beside you and gently bring the knees back to center. We'll hug our knees to our chest. Can you bring your prop over to the left side and slowly allow your knees to come down? To the left. Arms out to the sides or up and overhead. You can gaze towards the ceiling or towards the right shoulder and just breathe and feel. When clarity fills our mind, it changes our perspective. And when our perspectives change, it can lead to happiness. You see, happiness is not really a result of events and circumstances of what we experience in our lives. Happiness is our perception of how we view things. The same thing can happen to two people. One will be very happy and one will be discontent, comparing, judging. So with this clarity that we are cultivating, what new perspectives can we bring into our life? Is there another way to look at your current situation? What other points of view can you consider? Slowly bring the arms beside you and we'll bring our knees back to center. You can do any last movement that you feel. You can rotate your knees, create circles clockwise and then counterclockwise. You can windshield wiper your knees from side to side. And then when you're ready, try to place pillows under the knees. Extend your legs. Have your feet as wide as your mat. Your arms beside you, your palms facing up. We'll rest in awareness in our Savasana. Can you take a deep breath? Can you gently introduce movements to your fingers and toes? Can you rotate your ankles and wrists? Can you move your head from side to side? Can you bring your arms up overhead, bring the legs together, point the toes, give yourself a nice long stretch. And then can you bend your knees? Allow the knees to come down on the left side. Use your left arm as your pillow. When you're ready, use your right hand. Slowly push your body to come up. We'll come into a cross-legged, seated position. Our spine is long, our chin in. Thank you for allowing me to serve you. The light in me bows down to the light in you. I wish you an abundance of wealth, health, happiness, peace, love, joy, all the good things to flow into your life, into your heart, and into your home. Please stay safe. Please stay strong. Namaste.